Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford from HIIT Bounce Clinic and HIIT Bounce Yoga, and today in our Quick and Easy series we're continuing to do HIIT Strength Stretch. We're going to have a recap going over legs, bums, tums, arms, thighs, waist, upper arms and calves. So get comfortable, join me in a minute. Starting with the feet apart, a squat. The spine upright. If we're bent forwards more, we're going in the butt, so we're going to stay quite straight up, lengthening in the tailbone, and we're going at pace for our HIIT portion for the legs. About 20 seconds, high intensity. Get the heart rate up, get the knees over the toes, keeping that good form, working all the way through the legs on the up way and on the down way. And taking the low intensity, slowing down, get the heart rate to come down. Check you've got a good form. Pushing the floor away and resisting as you go down. For the strength, we're going to push up into the hand. We're pushing down with the hand, activating that quadricep. And release. If you need to hold on to something, you can. Push again, working that leg. And release, and push up, push, 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 and release, and again pushing into the hand, resisting with the leg, and release. On the other side, push the leg up into the hand, resist with the hand, activating that quadricep, and push up, and release, push and resist, and release, push and resist. If we work too long, the muscle gets tired. And just work it a sweet amount and release. Bring the heel up towards the bottom to stretch the quadricep. Let the knee come towards the other knee. Reach it down towards the floor. Feel that sweet stretch through the quadricep. My full video on the strength, HIIT and stretch on the legs is available. And on the other side, bring the heel to the bottom. Lengthen in the front of the groin and stretch the quadricep. Taking a wide side lunge, leaning forward so we're getting into the butt. Going side to side, we're going to go at pace, the high intensity for about 20 seconds. Keep your neck in neutral, keep the core working, knees over the toes. Feel the work in the butt with your hands. You'll know where it's working when you put your hands on it. And you'll know afterwards. So keep that high intensity going, 20 seconds, and then the lower intensity. Taking your time. Recover the heart rate and catch the breath. Sitting down with one leg across, we're going to be working the strength on the outside of the butt against the floor, and we're going to push the leg down. We're using the hands to assist, but the work's actually coming from the butt. And this is the outer side of the butt. You can use your hands for stability. Stay there a moment and come down and push up. Make sure that you're comfortable with this, otherwise there are other ways to do it. On the other side, bring the weight a little bit forwards for balance. Push with the butt. So effectively we're pushing the leg into the floor and working the butt. Pushing up, hold, and release. Pushing up, hold, and release. Make sure this feels comfortable and within your abilities. And release. Using the similar position as the stretch, we're going to be lifting the body. So we press the hands down and we lift up to stretch through the outside of the butt. It's subtle and it works. So push and breathe into it. You might need to come a little bit forwards or a little bit back. Breathe and allow that stretch to happen through the side of the butt. If you want to see my full video on HIIT strength stretch for the butt, then that is available. And on the other side, find the angle you need to be at to get that stretch through the butt. It is subtle and it works, so be gentle with it. Breathe into it. Feel that sweet release through the side of the butt. For the waist, we're going to go forwards, sides, back, side, forwards, side, back, side, and we're going to do that as a circle. And we're going to do it for about 20 seconds, halfway. We're going to switch the other way. Making circles, feeling it work in your waist, just for fun. We can switch again and again. And keep going on your favourite way. And then we're going slower. We can do the forwards, side, back, side, forwards, side, back, side, forwards, side, back, side. The low intensity. For the strength, we're going to bend the knees, bring the hands on the outside, and we're going to push the side of the pelvis into the hand, and we're going to resist with the hand. And release on the other side, push and resist. So we're working in the waist. And push the other side. Hold it for a bit, release and push again. Feel it working. Once more each side, push. And then the other side. Reaching up to the side and over. Stretching through the side of the waist. If you'd like to watch my 15-minute video on the waist for HIIT strength stretch, it is available. Come up on the inhale, reach up with the opposite hand, lengthening through the side and through the ribs. Reach over, keep the neck in neutral, stretching through the waist and breathing. And come up on the inhale. Taking a light weight or no weight for the upper arm, we're going to bring the arms up and bring them up and over. So if you have shoulder issues, you may not go so far, you may just be down here. Keep the form. If you bend your knees, it may be a little bit more stable. Find what works for you. And we're working those muscles in a high intensity in the upper arm. Keep the core working to keep you stable. Keep the intensity. Heart rate coming up, you should be getting a bit breathless. And taking the lower intensity. I prefer to straighten my legs on this one. 10 seconds cooling down. Get the heart rate coming down. And check your form, give the muscles a rest. Taking a slightly heavier weight and nice pace. To feel the work, you can bend the knees if that feels more stable and better in your spine, or you can have them straight. We're going at a very measured pace, so we're working in the strength. Resisting on the way up, resisting on the way down. Bringing the arm forward, palm up, and bring the arm across to stretch through those upper arms. Breathing into it, you might like to slightly change your angle and feel where that gives you a good stretch. Stretching, it's always good to breathe. And the other side, bring the arm across, breathe into it. Find the angle that works for you. If you'd like to do my 15-minute upper arm video, that's on HIIT Strength Stretch. It is available. Breathe into it and release. And for the thighs, we're going to lift up, getting the knee up high, going at pace. Find a pace that works for you. Working the quadriceps. Extended knee lift like walking. 20 seconds high intensity and then slowing down. Take the low intensity. Lifting the leg up and working the thighs. For strength with the quads, we're going to push the floor away. Bring your hands onto the quads, push the floor away and hover. So you're really working these thigh muscles. Pushing and then relax. And push again, feel them working, pushing the floor away from you. And a rest, and again push. Feel these quadriceps in the thighs working. Stretching the quadriceps, bring the heel to the bottom. This time we're going to do a bit of PNF, proprioceptive neurological facilitation. So we activate the muscle, push the foot into the hand, resist with the hand, that makes the muscle work, and then we relax and draw the heel to the bottom. And again, push the foot into the hand, resist with the hand, relax and draw the heel towards the bottom. On the other side, bringing the heel towards the bottom. If you want to watch my full video on HIIT strength stretch on the thigh, it is available. And proprioceptive neurological facilitation, push and activate the muscle and bring the heel to the bottom. And again, push the foot into the hand, resist with the hand, activate that quadricep, relax and bring the heel to the bottom. Once more. Push the foot into the hand, resist, and bring the heel to the bottom. Taking light weights or a bottle of water, we're going to take a complex movement like walking. I find it a little more stable if I bend the knees, keep the length in the tailbone, and get those arms moving like you're walking. Make sure the weights don't hit you. You can have a bottle of water. Make it a weight that works for you for the high intensity, something light. Keep that movement. Walking is a great exercise. Power walking with the arms gets a lot going with the lungs because the movement of the arms helps the lungs. So keep that heart rate up and then slowing down. Take the lower intensity. I like to straighten my legs on this, catch your breath. Keep the good form. For the strength, I have a heavier weight. You can put more water in your bottle, and you didn't even have to use a weight on the first one. So we're taking it at a good steady pace, working many muscles in the arms, and feel that strength by being deliberate and at a very easy pace. Feel the strength building. We're going to interlink the hands behind. You can use a belt if you can't reach them. Reach back and down, keeping the tailbone long, and bring the arms up behind you just as much as you can. Keep the neck in neutral. Feel the stretch through the arms. Breathe into it and release. Interlinking the hands in front of you, reach forwards, curl around, keep the chest lifting, chin gently tucking in, stretch through the outer arms. There is a full video on HIIT Stretch Strength that is available on the arms if you'd like to watch it. For the tums, we're going to bend the knees, we're going to work the tum, so we're going to lengthen in the tailbone and tuck under, keeping the rest of the spine working. So we're going to do that at pace, keeping the length in the spine, so we're doing the contraction forwards and relax down. Keeping a good position, I find it helps to bend my knees, getting that 20 seconds high intensity. You'll feel the work underneath your hands as the muscles contract. Getting that high heart rate, burning the fat, and taking the lower intensity, same movement. Catch your breath, recover your heart rate, and check your form. Bringing the hands onto the pelvic bones at the front for the strength. We're going to push back with the hands as we push forwards with the pelvis, so we're contracting, working the strength. Work it and give it a rest. And then engage again, push back with the hands. This is a kind of an isometric, works well for strength. And release. And it's relatively safe as long as you have your body in a good position. Push and release, and once more, and push and release. Bring the hands on the back of the pelvic bones, lift up. We're going to bring the pelvis forwards, lengthening in the tailbone, and lift through the abs. You can keep the neck in neutral. Breathe into it as you stretch. We're reaching the legs into the floor and still having space in the back. If you'd like to do the full video on HIIT Strength Stretch for the tummy, it is available. For the calves, We're going to rise up and down. So you can use something for support. We're going to do this at high intensity, knee caps and thighs lifting to keep the stability. Getting that high intensity working in those calves. Keeping your core working, up and down, and then taking it slower, low intensity, a little bit less effort. For the strength, we're going to do something similar. We're going to lift up and we're going to stay there. So we're pressing the toes into the floor, bringing the heels up like we're standing in very, very high heels. Use the core, keep your back safe, and then come down again. And lifting up. So use the whatever you're holding on to support. Pressing the feet down, keep these muscles active. We're not just kind of hanging out there. We're pushing the feet into the floor. And release. And once more. So push those toes into the floor and lift up and feel the strength in your calves. Taking one leg behind, front leg bent, back leg reaching away, lengthening in the tailbone, stretching through the back of the calf. See if you can keep your toe facing forwards and sink the heel into the mat. If the heel doesn't go down, you might like to put a rolled up towel or something underneath it so you've got something to press against. And breathe into it. And on the other side, reaching that heel down, bending the front leg, stretching through the calf, kneecap and thigh lifting. I have a 15-minute video on the calf, a workout for HIIT strength stretch. If you'd like to watch, it is available. Breathe into this. Thank you so much for joining me in my quick and easy workout series on HIIT strength stretch on many parts of the body. That was a recap. Please do click on my other videos. There's also many videos for body parts. There's toning, there's stretching, there's strengthening, there's shred, there's burn. Just please enjoy your workouts and keep yourself safe. If you have any questions, just ask. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, like, write in the comments below, and go across to my other channels. I have Instagram, Lynn Bridgeford. I have Facebook channels for the clinic, for the yoga, and interact with me on all the channels, and I would be happy to connect with you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you so much.